We thank you so much for watching Law School Made Easy at Law School Made Easy 256. We want to discuss Section 9 of the Evidence Act, that is res gestae, and we want to appreciate the principles of res gestae under Section 9. So the subheading says things said or done by conspirators in reference to common design. So under Section 9, we are discussing a conspiracy where people come together and commit a crime, okay? Where two or more persons come together to commit a wrong. So anything said, done, or written by one of those persons in reference to their common intention after the time when the attention was first entertained. So that is what the section clearly says. But we want now to break it down. To break it down and appreciate what does Section 9 mean and how do we connect it under res gestae. Now, Section 9 is talking about conspirators, people who have common intention, who have a common design to commit a crime, more than two or more persons. If they come together and they commit a crime, but they have the common intention and the common design, then those people are conspiracy. So when you look at the setting of the question, they may use such scenarios. They may tell you that Walter and so sat and agreed, sat and planned. Okay? They may give you sat and agreed, sat and planned. Where you see such kind of words, they are asking for conspiracy. Other scenarios, they may not use words like agreed, planned, but they show you actions which actually point to conspiracy. Because the act is saying things said, things done, or things written. So in those three circumstances, you can know that these people are conspirators. Let's take an example. They may give you two people who are trying to, let's say, steal. And you see, when they come to steal, you see their actions are related, mean that there is an agreement. Someone is telling you, put your hands up, is using a gun. The other one is telling you, get down, get this side. You see, they are working together. One is telling the other, open there, okay? Let him pass there. Put him there. Tie him. Do this. You see that their actions relate to people who have a common intention. Now, where you see such scenarios, they are asking for conspiracy. Let's take another example. Where they write, people may sit and agree and write and put their plan. If they put their common intention into writing, even when they go, let's say at different intervals, but for as long as there is something in writing that puts them to conspiracy, that they had a common design, then in that scenario, they are looking for they are looking for conspiracy. Okay? Now, let's take a case of Billy Kadde versus Uganda. In the case of Billy Kadde is B-I-L-I-K-A-D-D-E. Billy Kadde versus Uganda. Now, under the case of Billy Kadde and others had conspired to commit an offense of kidnap of the victim, but they had wrongly and secretly confined the victim. Okay? They had already confined they had a plan to commit a crime of kidnapping a victim, and they confined him somewhere. Okay? Now, in the case of Billy Kade, the issue was whether it was necessary to prove prior agreement between the accused person. The issue under this, there was contestation, was whether it was necessary to prove prior agreement by the accused persons. Court held in this case that the offense of in the offense of common intention, it is not necessary to prove prior agreement, but rather the intention can be seen from their actions. Also, in this case, it was said that for us to prove that there is conspiracy or joint offenders, there must be a common intention and a common purpose. So the gist of section 9 is that you must prove there was common intention. You must prove there was common design. And we have agreed that under this case, under section 9, we look at the things done, the things said, and the things which were written. Now, those things done in advancing the common intention is what we look at. So don't be stuck and you wait for the word agreed, they sat and planned, okay? Don't wait for such words. It can be actions. They will show you people when they are now in action. So look at those things which suggest that there is a common intention, there is a common design. So under section 6, we are looking for common design. So the moment you prove common design, then facts which show common design are relevant and therefore will be admissible. You don't forget that. That facts which show common intention, which show common design amount to conspiracy, and therefore those facts are relevant and those facts become admissible. Okay? So, that is section 9 of the Evidence Act. Now, we ask you to relate this with different cases and also read past papers to see how the scenarios of section 9 are come about. So we thank you so much for watching Law School Made Easy at Law School Made Easy 256. Subscribe, share, like our videos. Until next time, cheers.